Some people were very offended by the fact that we don't know a lot about Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Like, it's like mandatory for every person in the world to know when exactly it is aired on
Yeah,
TV.
I know. Someone said we are perpetrating the stereotype of Polish people being stupid because we don't know at what time Saturday Night Live airs in America. Sorry about that. I mean... Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm Weronika.
And I'm Waldemar.
And today we're watching Shane Gillis again in a very serious performance. I mean, stand-up performance, but it's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, so
I didn't know
a big deal for I guess every comedian.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know he had one, and it's already from. Well, it's not that it happened in the last couple of months, so I must have missed that he had this monologue.
When was it uploaded?
I don't know. I think a year ago. Yeah. A year ago. So yeah, we could have already seen it. I mean, we should have, but I haven't seen that he
Well,
did
we
this
cannot
one.
see everything.
Everything, yeah. So I'm really curious what it's gonna be. I don't know, is he gonna do his Trump impressions?
I hope
because
so,
that's
because
probably
if
the best of his.
If not, then it's not worth it. Like he is funny guy, but like the rest of his comedy compared to his Trump impressions are like...
Yeah, I'm really curious.
It's like Rowan Atkinson, you know? Rowan Atkinson is a great comedian, but you know, when he is a Mr. Bean,
he's at his best.
Then he's at his best, right?
Yeah,
like when they invited him for the Olympics, they invited him to do Mr. Bean, not to do something else, stand-up routine.
Johnny English or something.
So if they ever invite Shane Gillis for the Olympics, then I hope it's for the Donald Trump impression.
Yeah, but I'm really curious to find out what he considers his best material. And I suppose we're just about to find out.
But the SNL is not exactly the compilation of the best material.
No, but like what you have to present yourself as the best. I suppose, right?
It's a different form, you know, because you don't have like an hour to tell the whole story or to introduce the audience to the jokes you want to make. So it's different. It's usually like it's not usually 8 minutes because
it's quite short.
But Dave Chappelle had like a 20, I think, right?
Yeah, this is quite short. I think
Louis
C.K. also had more.
Like 20.
Maybe it depends how famous you are, how much time they give you.
Like Shane Gillis, you are famous enough
for 8
minutes.
8 minute level, yeah.
Also, some people were very offended by the fact that we don't know a lot about Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Like it's like mandatory for every person in the world to know when exactly it is aired on TV.
Yeah, I know. Someone said we are perpetrating the stereotype of Polish people being stupid because we don't know at what time Saturday Night Live airs in America. Sorry about that. I mean, yeah.
Not a good reputation for Polish people.
No, how dare you?
Not great. Not the greatest ambassadors that can be.
Even Louis C.K. wore a suit.
Thank you.
What you doing?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here. Most of you probably have no idea who I am. I was
We've got you, buddy.
fired from this show a while ago, but if don't look that up, please. If you don't know who I am, please don't Google that. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be up here, honestly. I should be home. I should be a high school football coach. That's what I should be. Like God molded me perfectly to be a high school football coach / 9th grade sex education teacher. But that is what I want to be. That is, I can feel it. It's like my true calling. And you feel, I can feel it, I'm getting older, it's passing me by. Like my biological clock is ticking on this stream. You know how like when a woman's biological clock is ticking, she sees like a baby in a stroller and is like, oh my God, your baby. Like that's how I am if I see like a big 15-year-old. I'm like, oh my God, look at the size of that kid. With the right coaching, that kid could be something special, I'm telling you right now. I come from a long line of coaches in my family. My father is actually a volunteer assistant girls high school basketball coach. He's actually here right now. Can you get him on there? Yeah. There he is.
He looks a bit embarrassed.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy.
Volunteer assistant girls high school basketball coach. I thought it was funny. All right. You don't think that's funny to bring my dad here to make fun of him for being a girls' high school basketball coach? All right. I thought it was great. Never mind. Thought that was going to be a big hit here. Now, my mom's up there with him. My mom, I'm not going to make fun of you. My mom asked me this a lot, and it's kind of an intense question. My mom asked me, she's like, when did we stop being best friends? And she's right. We used to be best friends. You remember that when you were a little boy and you loved your mom and you thought she was the cool. You remember when you were gay? You remember when you were just a gay little boy? Every little boy is just their mom's gay best friend. There's literally zero difference. I was gay for my mom. She would pick me up from school. I'd hop in the van. I'd be like, girl, tell me about your day. I thought she was cool. I would listen to her music. I'd be like, bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, bam, bam. Let's go, girls. I would dance for her. She'd be like, look at my little dancer. But my mom asked me when we stopped being best friends, and I don't have the heart to tell her. Because, like most men, I know exactly when me and my mom stopped being friends. It was the first time I whacked off. Right? Because
Is that accurate?
before that, you're like, oh, where's my mom? I love my mom. She's so cool. One nut, you're like, when's that bitch gonna leave the house? I have so much business to attend to.
The fact that his mother is there.
Yeah.
On the audience looking at him.
And the camera can zoom in on her expression at any moment of time, so she has to be really cautious of the faces.
They should do it. They should actually do it. That would make it much more funnier.
All right. I hope I could say those words on TV. Anyway, my whole family's here, so I'll talk about them instead of anything else. Talk about my family. I'll tell you this. I don't know if you guys, if you can tell by looking at me, but I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. It nicked me. It's funny. It's funny.
It's really...
That's the most self-aware joke I have ever
self-aware.
seen. Yeah, because he does
No,
have some
he doesn't.
characteristics.
No, he doesn't.
The first thing I thought when he came on the stage, I was like, he looks like a cartoon character.
Really? What? Because he's squinting?
He looks. I told this already, but he looks like a thumb. He looks like if you had a thumb and you would put a T-shirt on the thumb and some little hair here on the top. That's when
You're so mean.
But I wouldn't say that, of course. But he said it first, so
He said he looked like a thumb.
No. But
And he also said you said that already.
Doesn't matter. Let's go. Continue.
Look, I don't have any material that can be on TV, all right? I'm trying my best. Also, this place is extremely well lit. I can see everyone not enjoying it. This is,
I wondered this, the obvious one.
you know, just the most nervous I've ever been. Don't clap now. Shut up. No, I brought up Down syndrome. You can always tell who's never been around Down syndrome when you bring it up. Like if I tell people, if I'm like, yeah, I have family members with Down syndrome, people that have never been around it are always like, oh. Like it's the end of the world. Like, oh, are they okay? Are they doing? It's like they're doing better than everybody I know. They're the only ones having a good time pretty consistently. They're not worried about the election. They're having a good time. My niece has Down syndrome, and I thought that was going to get a bigger laugh. I thought we were allowed to have fun here. But no, my niece has Down syndrome. It's a funny thing that happens when someone in your family has Down syndrome. It goes, my sister was pregnant, everybody was like very, very scared. And then once they come into your life, you realize that's easily the only good member of your entire family. It's crazy. And then your family gets like too proud. Like now, every single day in my family's group text, it's just pictures of my niece. And every day, somebody else in my family comments, she looks exactly like Uncle Shane. And I'd be like, yeah, I see it a little. And there's no denying it. She does. She looks like me with bangs. Just happy. But my niece's mother, she didn't know she could get pregnant, so she foster cared and then adopted 3 black kids, and then she finally got pregnant, and now she has a kid with Down syndrome, and her husband is from Egypt. He's an Arab guy. You go over to their house, it's like getting in the craziest Uber pool you've ever been. It's crazy. Like, how did you guys meet? This is... But there's something, I don't know, my niece, one day, I'm not saying it's like something I'm looking forward to, but I think it'll be a nice thing for the whole country. I would say when my niece is probably in like 5th, 6th grade, out at recess, and some white kids out there like, hey, you're not allowed to play with us, you're retarded. And then 3 black kids come flying out of nowhere, just start wailing on that cracker. Everyone's gonna be like, oh! It's like a nice moment. Yeah, you guys... You said cracker. No, my family and I, we opened a coffee shop in my hometown for people with Down syndrome to work at, and it's going. Don't clap. I didn't do it for the claps. I did it. It's going exactly how you'd think it would go. It's doing well, actually. Line around the corner every day, not because there's like a ton of people going, but service is. Everyone's getting apple juice. We don't know how to fix that problem.
Can you laugh about it?
There's one thing There's one thing you notice though when you work with these guys, and it's funny. There's zero difference between us and them, and especially at work, there's no difference. Every day these dudes show up to work just. And you're like, what's your problem, dude? They're like, I hate this job. So, all right, hey, we've got a great show for you tonight. 21 Savage is here, so stick around. We'll be right back. Thank
you. How did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked some jokes. I don't like when comedians are nervous on stage. And I know that some people find it cute. Mm-hmm. Or also like, it's nice. I don't like it, and I think it's so much better if they will, fake it. The confidence, the fake confidence on stage is for me so much better for a stand-up comedian than the acknowledge of nervousness. Like, I don't mind him being nervous. Mm-hmm. For me, it's normal. I would be nervous too. But I don't like when they are talking about it because then they start, like backpedaling on the jokes and like, oh, I thought that's gonna be funnier. And I know that's all jokes, but I don't like this fourth wall, like contact with me. That, oh, I made this joke. I thought it's gonna be funnier, but I'm so stressed. So I will move to the next joke. Like, I want to see a show, and I don't want this fourth wall barrier, to break between me and him.
I was thinking about this before, actually. I wouldn't have minded if he made one joke about it, like to break the tension, and because maybe he was so nervous that he thought he would not be able to hide it. But when he made the joke for the third time, I was like, oh, come on. Like when he said for the third time that, I thought this joke would land better. Yeah. That was like, there was one time when it was too much. Like the first time, okay. Like when he said, oh, the room is so well lit. I'm like, okay, fine.
And it was 8-minute clip. So
yeah, how many times do you want to say that? And it's also making I think part of that is what you're saying, but your job as anyone who's on stage engaging with a lot of people is also to make them feel good and to make people like your content.
Yeah,
so
and
if
you
you're
feel
making people
awkward when you are, especially if you are there.
Yeah, especially making comments such as I'm just thinking of it as I go, but like, oh, the room is so well lit, I can see you're not enjoying it. That's kind of making you feel like, I think we're pretending, unless you sit in the front row, so you're like at Jimmy Carr show or whatever, because that's kind of what you sign up for. You go to these shows and you don't think that the people on the stage perceive you. You go there to watch it, unless you sit in the front rows, because and you know who's performing, right? Because then maybe they will call you out. It's kind of like a tacit agreement that this might happen, but not usually. So we don't want to be like, oh yeah, okay, I didn't laugh, and now he's feeling bad. What should I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the jokes,
the jokes were very good.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm surprised, that he was so nervous, because he had very good jokes, and he was an established comedian by this time. Well, for some reason he was on SNL.
Maybe it is because he was fired previously from there, and he was feeling awkward about it.
Can you check it up?
Yeah.
Can you look it up? Because you don't have your phone here.
No, I left it over there. I left it in the other room, so that
I will look it up then.
Okay.
But you need to.
No, you're always gonna cut out the part when you're looking for something. So I don't know why he always makes me speak when he's doing these things. I do not have things to talk about.
Shane Gillis was fired from SNL for racist and homophobic jokes. Now he's going to host. When his use of an anti-Asian slur went viral. slur. Gillis was let go less than a week after being announced as a new cast member.
Yeah, I think wasn't he the one who had the jokes about it? That he said he can make fun of Italians, but not anymore other groups of people. I think he mentioned it in one of the clips that we watched.
It was his clip?
I thought so.
I don't remember.
But I'm not so sure. But yeah, he said something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
but clearly they've forgiven him. Maybe he's famous enough now that he can be racist. But it says racist and homophobic.
Anti-Asian slur.
No, we're not gonna sit here while you try to think what he could have said. But yeah, I'm glad we saw this.
And also, is the audience on SNL even real? Is that like you can buy tickets and be there, or I don't think so. Like
well,
most of those shows,
like that. People are gonna say you're stupid. You don't even know if there's live audience on Saturday Night Live.
I mean, I know that it's live, but I think like in most of those shows, they just hire people to be there. And to clap at the certain moments, to laugh at certain moments.
I have no idea. I don't think they will need to hire anyone. People would pay to be there, so that will make more financial sense.
No, but if you are, it doesn't matter. But I think they are contracting people to be there.
Okay, well, let us know if you know.
It's a common practice on TV. I don't know. I don't know if it's
for order though. But I don't know. That's why I would expect it on sitcoms more than.
I wouldn't pay to be there and to have to act and clap and stand and smile for nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
And to pay for that also. Well, thank you guys for watching with us. That was a good video, and Shane Gillis, as always, very funny. He's we discovered him on this channel, as you probably know.
Yeah,
or if you are new here, then you don't know.
Impressions.
Yeah, but we like him very much, and yeah. I don't understand why he was so nervous because his material was very good.
It's solid, yeah. Definitely.
And this one joke about him looking very good. I liked it a lot.
Because you mean.
Because I'm mean,
But you guys don't have to be mean. You can leave us some comments and likes and subscribe to us because that helps us a lot. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Goodbye.